summer has started. We know most of you will be excited going out of town to visit nearby beach to swim. However, swimming in the deep part of the ocean will make you realize how terrifying would it be. Here in Informafacts, we will talk about the recently discovered sea creatures that will make you feel awe and terrified at the same time. Before we proceed with the video, please do not forget to subscribe and click the subscribe button for you not to miss our newest video. Black swallower. The black swallower fish has the ability to swallow prey much larger than itself thanks to the extended gut attached to its belly. This adaptation is especially useful since black swallows live in the deep and food can be scarce to come by in the abysmal depths of the sea. Venus flytrap anemone. This Venus flytrap anemone of the genus Actinoscyphio was found in the Gulf of Mexico. Related to jellyfish, sea anemones get their name from the flower of the same name. Goblin shark. Goblin sharks are the stuff of nightmares. The super rare creature can grow up to 15 feet in length and has the ability to thrust his whole jaw outwards in order to capture prey. Mental Floss calls it a deep-sea version of hungry hippos, and honestly, we couldn't have said it better ourselves. Less than 50 goblin sharks have been seen since 1898, so if you're hoping to see one, chances are slim. Sea nettles. The image of swarms of sea nettles like these Chrysaera fossescens in Monterey Bay, California, is so intense that they've been bred for aquariums. They do have a sting, though it's rarely a health risk for humans. Napoleon rissa. The Napoleon rissa or Chialinus undulatus is one of the largest reef fish found in the warm waters of the Indian and Pacific Oceans. The intricate blue-green design that decorates the face resembles New Zealand Maori war paint, which is the root of its alternative name, the Maori rissa. Metapseuds. This potentially new species of metapseuds was found in abundance among the coral rubble of Ningaloo, Western Australia. What is it, exactly? Well, it's an arthropod, meaning it's somewhat related to insects, crustaceans, spiders, scorpions, and centipedes. Of course, that's not saying much, since there are more arthropod species on Earth than all other phyla combined. Lysianoid amphipod. One of many new amphipods discovered by the Marine Census of Life, this Lysianoid amphipod inhabits the waters near Elephant Island in the Antarctic. Like other tiny crustaceans, amphipods are a big source of food for larger creatures of the deep. Lizard Island octopus. Another striking specimen discovered by the Marine Census of Life at the Great Barrier Reef's Lizard Island was this octopus, delicate claw crustacean. This newly discovered species of crustaceans known for its delicate claws, Leptocleides insulato, was found near the Great Barrier Reef's Lizard Island, Japanese spider crabs. These giant crabs are, as their name indicates, native to Japan and are considered delicacies throughout the country. These guys can grow to be up to 12 feet long and they are not picky eaters. In fact, the Japanese spider crab is believed to favor eating the bodies of other marine animals because it means they don't have to kill anything themselves. Hydrothermal vent snail. Another hydrothermal vent snail. This Arvinconcha snail was found at the Suyo mount of the Tokyo hydrothermal vent. It's the only individual of its kind ever discovered. Golden lace nudibranch. Something like a snail without a shell, nudibranch mollusks are known for their bright colors. This golden lace nudibranch, Halgeodonta aimtuensis, was collected in the waters of the northwestern Hawaiian Islands. Arctic hydromedusa. This hydromedusa, Vaticarus balloni, is common in the deep waters of the Arctic, about 3,300 feet deep. No one knew it until robotic submarines investigated, though. Dumbo octopus. This Grimpodutes octopus found over the mid-Atlantic ridge is affectionately called Dumbo because of the way it flaps its seal-like fins to swim. Pycnogonid sea spider. Found in the Antarctic, this male pycnogonid spider, or a distant relative of a spider, anyway, is bearing its own eggs. Terrible claw lobster. Named Dinchilus ozubili for its terrible or fearful, this new species of blind lobster joins a very small list of cousins in STHE genus Formastogelepsis. Only 4 other individuals, in 2 species, had been found previously, both in Australia. The specimen was collected during the Aurora mission in 2007 led by the US and French Natural History Museums, and the Philippines Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources. That second part of its name, ozubili, is also significant. It's in honor of Jesse Ozubel, a co-founder of the Census of Marine Life. Big Turniella worm. If you're a polychaete worm like this newly discovered Victorniella founder about a half-mile down on the floor of Sagami Bay, Japan. Kaiwa, god of shellfish, crab. This furry clawed crab appeared so unusual when scientists discovered it 5,000 feet deep on a hydrothermal vent south of Easter Island that they designated it not only a new genus, Kaiwa, but a new family, Corvidae, both named for the mythological Polynesian goddess of shellfish. It's slightly blind and may use bacteria in its furry claws to detoxify its food. Prosota norvegica jellyfish. Prosota norvegica, a jellyfish, collected from the deep Arctic Canada basin. Blobfish. Scientists call this fish Cycrolux microporos, but also, more directly, fathead. Pink see-through fantasia. Found along the southwestern coast of Australia, the leafy sea dragon, Ficodurosigus, uses its fins not only to propel it through the water, but as camouflage to resemble a piece of drifting seaweed. Frilled shark. It lives in Monterey Bay and is called the vampire squid, and it appears to deserve the name. Squidworm. With a name like flamingo tongue snail, and the flamboyant coloration to match, you might think that this Siphomegabogium has a shell worthy of collecting. Not so. All its color comes from the soft parts of its body, which envelope its shell unless it's threatened. This specimen was photographed feeding on soft corals near Grand Cayman in the British West Indies. Giant isopod. One of the few known octopods known to be bioluminescent, glow with its own light. This Staurotutis sitensis octopus was found about a half-mile deep on the Gulf of Maine. Photographers, light-emitting organs, may be positioned to fool prey into swimming right into the mouth of the hunter. Christmas tree worm. There's no other snail in the world armored like the Chrysomalan squamifram, which was found over a hydrothermal vent deep in the Indian Ocean. The multilayered structure of the shell is called unlike any other known natural or synthetic engineered armor. Sea angel. This peculiar-looking fish is also known as the Galapagos batfish, and can be found at the bottom of the ocean. Although the red-lipped batfish appears to have legs, the limb-like appendages are actually fins, which the creature uses to stand upon and check out its surroundings. Gulper eel. A virus? An alien? Nope. It's a Menopsis isopod crustacean, and even scientists haven't figured out more than that about this deep southern ocean denizen, yet. Isopods are ancient creatures. They've been on Earth, in one form or another, for 300 million years or so. They have 7 pairs of legs, and on land, you might be familiar with their cousins, the pillbugs. Nothing on land, and little in water, looks like this guy, though. Maris orthicana. Like a multi-stage rocket, this bizarre microscopic creature, Maris orthicana, is made up of multiple repeated units, including tentacles and multiple stomachs. Never heard of a Phasnexiponifer? That's what this is. It's something like a jellyfish, and is more closely related to the Portuguese man-o'-war. One interesting thing about it, like ants, a colony made up of many individuals has attributes resembling a single organism. Menopsis isopod. The gulper eel, also referred to as the pelican eel, was aptly named thanks to its massive mouth and jaw. Gulper eels can grow up to 6 feet in length, and their huge mouths allow them to eat prey that is sometimes larger than them. This usually happens when food is scarce, and it's believed that gulper eels usually eat crustaceans and other small marine animals. Red-lipped batfish. We wouldn't be surprised to find that sea angels are in the same family as, say, the mythological sirens. They're called angels, but are actually a predatory sea snail. This particular specimen, Platybrachium antarcticum, flies through the deep Antarctic waters hunting the shelled pteropods, another type of snail, on which it feeds. According to the Marine Census of Life. Armored snail. Scientists found this strange creature at the Great Barrier Reef's Lizard Island and named it, aptly, the Christmas tree worm. One better might have been fake plastic Christmas tree worm, but it's still a pretty good name. Scientists also refer to it as Spirobranchus giganteus. The spiral branches are actually the worm's breathing and feeding apparatus. The worm itself lives in a tube, and it can withdraw its tree-like crowns if threatened. Bioluminescent octopus. These guys are native to Chile, deep waters, and can grow to be quite large. In 2010, a giant isopod measuring 2.5 feet was discovered by a remotely operated underwater vehicle. Giant isopods are carnivores who usually make do with dead animals that fall down from the ocean's surface. It's believed that they grow so large in order to withstand the pressure at the bottom of the sea. Flamingo tongue snail. Found in the Celebes Sea, this worm seems confused. Scientists call it a squidworm. Vampire squid. The frilled shark is one of the gnarliest looking creatures in the sea. If it looks like an ancient beast, that's because it kind of is. Mental Floss reports that frilled sharks have changed so little since prehistoric times. Leafy sea dragon. Its name makes it sound like a piece of sexy lingerie, but don't be fooled. The pink see-through Fantasia is a sea cucumber, found about a mile and a half deep in the Celebes Sea in the western Pacific, east of Borneo. If you had fun in this video, please do not forget to click the like button and subscribe for you not to miss our newest updates. Thank you for watching, and see you on the next video.